Hi guys, welcome to the game from Armies of Exigo, and in this game, or in this video, we'll take a look on the last game from this small session that I played with Suvak, where we played a total of 3 games, Beast vs Beast, and this will be the third one. So let's take a look on it. We are playing on the map Eclipse, and I'm in the bottom left corner and he's in the top right corner, of course, as I said, both playing as Beast. I have the green color and he is yellow. So yeah, definitely a little bit different, because this time we have a 2-player map. It's still a really big map with lots of expansions, so it's more similar to the Inner Sanctum from the previous video than Dark Side Forest from the first one. But both of those previous games were on 4-player maps, so there is that factor of course not scouting the opponent immediately, unless you are of course lucky. But in both of those games we both scouted all the other positions first before we found the enemy. So, or maybe I didn't even scout in the previous game, but outside of that, it always took a really long time. Here, we have way more options. You basically always know where the enemy will be, so definitely something to keep in mind. As you can see, Suvak is playing really greedy here, I think. Going for immediate expansion, or at least it's looking like that. Which, as I said, in Beast vs Beast is quite risky, but I did it in last game. He probably kinda liked that, because he saw that it worked for me, so he decided to go for the same thing in this game. But as you can see, I'm going actually for something even more crazy. I'm utilizing this special expansion on this map that has only mineral fields. It's the only expansion on this map with this type of fields. You can get both gold and gems from it, which is really strong for gathering extra gems, which, as we saw in the last game, I had no problems with getting lots of gems. But in this map I decided to go for this, and my instant expansion is right here. I made an arena right here in my main base. Then I went here for the stronghold, and now I'm making stables. So he will already see that my arena is finished, even if he would scout here way sooner, which he's actually not doing because he's trying to play defensively because of this fast expansion as well. But at the same time, I already have an expansion, yeah? And there is just such a low chance or probability that someone will go here and scout this, that I actually think this is kinda safe, yeah? Of course, if he finds this, it's probably GG. There is a chance for someone to find this. You can't really do it every single game, or like even 2 times in a row against the same player. But if you do this like every 20th game, and especially against different players and different maps, you can definitely pull sometimes these expansions off. And I wanted to show you this, of course, in this game. So let's take a look on how it will work for me, of course. He's 2 population ahead. He has already a Boron. I think I should have made the stables first and then the arena, but doesn't really matter. I mainly wanted to show him that I have early arena, which is usually an indicator of the enemy not going for expansion. I'm also making a Boron totem now, and we force him out, which is important, because now he doesn't know if I'm expanding, and he will probably expect that I am expanding, because I'm making a totem, of course, and playing defensively around this position. I didn't know that he expanded already like this immediately, but it doesn't really matter for me. I'm already saturating this base. Now I go for a totem immediately. That is also why I wanted to go for the fast arena, but you don't have resources immediately in the beginning. Yeah, you could make totem and then the stronghold, but it's a little bit too slow. Yeah, I don't think you got the value from that. That then. For him to push this, he really needs lots of units. Yeah, especially as Beast, it's not easy. I can repair it. He of course can't get trolls anytime soon. If he goes there with warriors, I can also just block his path, so he can't even hit the totem with my minions. If he gets goblins, those are not the strongest against totems, and he definitely needs goblin riders. Yeah, goblin hunters will just fall immediately. So if I get a totem here, it's pretty much safe. I'm still not making expansion here. I'm gathering resources for it now, but he is scouting. Yeah, he can see that I don't have expansion here, I don't have expansion here or here. He checks all the bases around me, but he doesn't look here. So that means I have secret expansion that he doesn't know about. He is now thinking that he made an expansion immediately, like right away, and he had it of course faster than me, because I had to run all the way here. So he had it a little bit faster, but he's thinking that he made an expansion here and I made it maybe about now it would finish, something like that. Which of course isn't the case. Yeah, he's scouting around me. He thinks that he's ahead in economy, which he probably still is, and he has even 14 extra population, which is really a lot. But at the same time, I know that he cannot push anything because I have totems, and I'm already going for the third base, which he might as well go for, yeah, but he doesn't have any units, so maybe it might seem too risky for him. Maybe he will prepare a totem first. There is just so many options, you never know what will happen. I'm also going for Harpiness, so we have some scouting and also Dark Altar, so we can unlock some stronger units. Still trying to saturate everything. This is not even fully working yet, yeah. There's a small disadvantage that when it's so far away, you can't really bring minions from your main base here immediately to saturate it, but I guess it's not that big of a problem. We can still use them here. And he's trying so hard to scout all of these positions. He was here with minion before, now he has the warrior here, just making sure everything is empty, even checking for like some towers behind, or I don't know, maybe a secret minion hidden there, trying to expand once he leaves. Nothing. So eventually he goes for expansion as well. Or as well, he thinks that now he's getting the third one, but I'm already on 3, yeah, so this is just totally crazy. Of course, I have faster production of minions now, because we can produce in 3, even though I'm not using this one anymore, because it's already fully saturated. But at least in these two, I'm getting my Weapon Master, which he also has. He's getting his Sharp Blade, and he actually is going for Lizard Fortress into Wyvern really early on. So we should definitely be prepared for that. And now we're just moving this small army that can't do anything towards his expansion to protect it potentially. He has lots of minions everywhere, so absolutely no problem for him to saturate this. I'm already sending my Harpy out. And this is really important, yeah, once again, this is why I'm getting the Harpy this early on. First of all, I want to see if he has an expansion, and also in which state, if he's building it, or if he's already fully saturated with like 2 towers. And maybe I can also check his army for army composition and size. And then I also want to see, of course, some secret things, yes, so if I can scout the Wyvern here, or at least the Lizard Fortress, that's what I want to do. But primarily I was probably going for a scout on this base maybe, to check for the expansion there. And luckily I actually found the Wyvern, so that was pretty nice, even though I can't kill it, of course. Wyvern is way stronger than a Harpy. I found him, which is important, and now I can prepare for the air harassment that he was trying to surprise me with. He's getting Lizard Keep, some more Wyverns, but mainly trying to go for Poison Folk and Warlocks early on. Also getting a Harpy Nest, and now also a Revive Altar. Most likely to unlock Superior Boomerang. He finishes expansion, but still basically no minions there, and he is not really sending too many from these bases, so even though he has them ready, he's really wasting lots of time here. Of course, I immediately spread units across my bases, started making totems there, and before the Wyvern even got here, I'm already prepared. I also made some Harpies, of course. Probably got Confusion, not sure. And also getting Mouth of Hell, Lizard Keep now, because we also have Lizard Fortress. I'm also making a Wyvern, a second arena, and producing some first trolls. He still has the scout here. He checked this now with the Wyvern. He thinks I'm still on just 2 bases, but we are still gathering here so many resources, all the gems there that I can now utilize for the Warlocks. They are really powerful. And he still has absolutely no idea. Now I finally go here with a warrior to kill his warrior, because I scouted him with the Harpy. And I also have the minion there, of course. Here he has 2 Wyverns, yeah, so unfortunately now he can use the Wyverns here to kill my expansion attempt. But I can bring this Wyvern, also my Harpies, and actually force him away pretty nicely. We are both sitting on some decent amount of gold. Of course I was preparing for the expansion, not sure what he was preparing for. Yeah, getting some more infrastructure, and already getting the Warlocks. Poison Folk actually now finishing. Mine's just starting now, and I'm also getting Chaos Rift, interesting. With so many gems I would actually maybe expect early Rain of Fire, but I probably wanted to go for Demons for some reason. Still no expansion here, it took me a long time, but finally we went for it. Also Totem, just to make sure it's not harassable by the Wyverns too easily or any other units. Getting Rune Blade, which is the second damage upgrade, so we are 1-0 now, he is 1-1. And also getting Rune Blade now, so a little bit ahead. So many minions on wood, but it's actually smart as beast. I don't have that many yet. We'll have to fix it soon. I'm just sitting at my base, yeah, he's thinking that I don't want to show him that I have this expansion. Even though now he maybe should have scouted it, I don't know. He probably avoided it the whole game. But I want to keep him thinking that I have only 2 bases, because it's advantageous for me. If I can do anything for him to think that, I will do that. Tower is finished. And he has 3 Wyverns, so those can probably take it down, even though maybe with Repair we can hold it. He's coming with warlocks, interesting, but I will scout them. He casted Guardian Rune. I can move here probably to save the minion. Okay, not anymore. But I'm already coming with my army, we even have a demon there. We confuse the warlocks nicely, I can see them thanks to the harpies of course, that confuse them. Here I will lose the totem, but I will save the expansion, just need to bring new minions that are already coming there, so that's fine. And he's still 11 population ahead. I'm struggling with wood now, and he actually has more gems and also more gold. But the fact that he has more gems when I have this base the whole game means that I invested lots of gems into this army. You can see I have 3 warlocks now, he has only 1, even though we killed 2 there of course, but I also have the demon, which is another 225 gems. And I also have harpies there. But yeah, still he's thinking I have only... maybe now when he saw the army he was like, okay, how could someone afford all of this, having warlocks, demons and everything from 2 bases. So now he's maybe thinking that, okay, there could be a secret expansion. But yeah, as you can see I'm using the resources to maximum potential, we have basically 0 of each resource. Now going for the Rain of Fire finally, when I don't have wood, this is a perfect solution. Getting bone armor, which is also only gold, and trying to finally bring more guys to the wood here. By the way, if you guys need more wood, never do it in a way that you bring your stronghold rally point on wood and start producing new minions. Always take like half of your gold minions, or like 2 from each base to wood, and then reproduce them for the gold, so you can immediately start solving the problem of not having any wood. If you do it the other way around, it's too slow and usually it will lose you the game. We kinda missed each other here. I think he wants to go for this base where I'm actually already preparing a totem, but that's not that big of a deal. And here I just go for him. I have 2 demons ready, decent mana. This wasn't the newest patch where you increase the mana to 500, but probably something before that. Rain of Fire not yet ready yet, but I still have to let it charge. Just lots of goblins, 2 upgrades. We are on 2-1. Here I found his expansion, so we will stop that. I'm also taking this expansion now. This base unfortunately got killed by him. He got into my base now, immediately going for the buildings, and I mean, what can I do now? Yeah, I mean, I could retreat here, but I would lose most of my buildings anyways. As you can see, there's so much damage from all of these goblins. He's just one-shotting everything, so I can't really do much here, yeah? Of course, I can't protect this with minions, and he's just kinda killing everything, so I also go for his base. There is no teleport to home, unfortunately. Yeah, totems have summon damage, so that's why he burned through the demon so quickly. Even though demons take only 100% from summon, but the summon damage is really high on totems, and plus they of course also have the harm, which still deals normal damage to demons as well. Here I summoned some imps, trying to push him still. He finally found his base, he tried to tower rush me there, but that didn't really work for him. I also tried one expansion here, yeah, just expanding everywhere over the map because we have the resources for it, so why not? But he's also trying to push me everywhere, so that's kinda scary. Here we somehow try to poison fog it. This is actually my Guardian Runes, but once again he has totems there also. Guardian Runes dying to summon damage, actually 200% from summon damage, yeah, so Guardian Runes just disappear under the damage of totems, and he also has Warlocks for abductions. Here we lost our first demon. Here is some small extra harassment there, I think. But yeah, we are 50 population behind now, which is a big problem. And he's starting to take new bases here as well. Once again, letting the... He probably targeted this, focus fired it, I don't know, but I should have just moved back immediately with the demon. Also now my warlocks die here to the totem. This totem is getting so much value. Plus the warlocks, of course. So I kind of slowly dissolved my army. Here he found my base. And I think we are actually ahead, even though we had more population taken. I think if we would meet straight up army to army, I would kill him. Because I had the demons there and more warlocks, and he had probably more goblins, but outside of it I think we had everything better. Unfortunately we kinda missed each other, and he was able to get through my base much faster than I was able to get through his base. And now we are really behind. But he also lost a lot now. He probably had lots of population in the villagers. I still have one base working here. The question is, can we do something from here? He will kill another one. And I don't know where he is, of course. I know about his base, but that's about it. He actually survived with 2 warlocks here. I have only 1 warlock on... I mean full mana, but only 18 HP. We both have black magic, so 250 mana. And he found my last base here, unfortunately. I still have resources, so I will escape with my minions. Try to rebuild here in his main base. Now I'll find him, immediately turn around. Confuse his troll. He has only 1, I think. But the warlocks are the main problem, and here he comes. I actually managed to confuse him here before he casted it. Really good. But he still has 1 more that I will confuse, but I lost some harpies in the process, basically all of them. I lost all harpies just to confuse the warlock that I wasn't able to kill anyways, so that's really bad. My only warlock already died, I think. And now the poison fog. Insane. Damaging me so much, also slowing down. Another poison fog. And yeah, I'm on half population, of course. Basically no chance anymore. He is still producing units, of course. I also have the resources still. I even have the population now. Just don't have the infrastructure to produce, because he also lost main base, but still one of his early expansions survived. So he could have made the infrastructure there. I could have also made one here, yeah, some buildings, more towers and stuff. But I probably wouldn't be able to defend it anyways. I could have also pushed this, to be honest, instead of going here. Would probably work better. I didn't really need to push this early on. Question is if we will be able to destroy it later. I think it will be still the same result. And yeah, here he found my secret buildings. We go for some final push here. Only 4% remaining of the reply. 1 more minute. I'm just trying to hide everything here somehow. Unfortunately, here he found my minion. That was kinda unlucky. I wanted to rebuild there after he destroyed it, but it was too late already. We still have 3 trolls here with some good kills, so I have like 5 kills each, or multiple of them. But yeah, unfortunately, here he found my last buildings, so of course we just call it GG and he will take the win. But an extremely close game, of course. Base trade worked better for him, but in the end still pretty interesting game. 24 minutes 46 seconds. He got 50 more kills there. Same upgrades, he had more infrastructure and yeah, more resources. He had 5k more gold. So yeah, of course he was gathering now in the end still, while I was already dead. I think when we went for the final push and missed each other's army and went for the base trade, at that moment I think I maybe had more resources, definitely more gems, and he was a little bit ahead in population, but he had more villagers, I think, so army was probably similar, and I had more advanced units, or at least I had the demons there as well and things like that, already getting range of fire. So I think in a straight up army fight we would win. I mean, I would win, but that didn't really happen, so in the end Suak took the win here and definitely deserved that. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and I will see you in the next one, so take care guys.